how Insight grow, and we're gonna share what is our experience in Insight and what is the next Insight. And so we will start. What is Insight? It's a word describing about our awareness, and the brand started from America since 1978. It's close to 50 years already, and the audience, the students who come for the education is aged from 6 to 106, so it's a large range. And the facilitator is usually coming from international professionals, and they are in the psychology or leadership, communication, and they are very experienced usually. We're gonna expect someone also coming from abroad this time. And so inside we're gonna talk about our self-worth, hate, guilty, relationship with ourselves, with our parents, with others, forgiveness. It's included a lot of topic about Insight One. And we're going to use storytelling, role play, games, a lot of practice altogether to discover yourself. And the facilitators will not just teach us or coach us. That's why we call them facilitators, not teachers or masters. They're not going to teach us anything. They're going to facilitate us and help us to discover who we are, how we are, why it matters to us, why we want to change. I think that's all from me. Eniko wants to add something.
So I would continue what is Insight for me, because I believe that everybody will have a very personal experience. And I experienced as a participant Insight One twice, and both of the time it was a totally different experience for me. So what is Insight for me? It's yes, it's an awareness seminar, but I feel like in the same time it's a kind of group therapy, in a way that I receive so many reflections from total strangers that I don't have the opportunity in the outside world to get. People would not get together and talk about themselves and give feedbacks to other people, because we just don't create this safe space in our life. And Insight actually allow me to connect with these people and create this atmosphere where we can really be ourselves and show our true feelings and our insecurities and our challenges in life, and discuss it and learn from each other's stories. I heard so many sharings there, and I thought, my God, I experienced the same, maybe in a different age or different time, but I experienced the same, and I could really connect with the people and even cry with them when they cried, or laugh with them when they laughed. And I felt that in the end we all experiencing the same things, just maybe in different times, and it gave me a sort of acceptance. It helped me to accept that I'm going through my own troubles and I'm not alone with it. I think for me, the biggest lesson from Insight is that I'm not alone. I have people around me, I can reach out, I can share, I can show my vulnerability, I can cry, I can express myself, and I will be accepted and actually loved. What I felt there, that more I share, more I show, more I shine, more feedback and more love I get back. So it really taught me to participate, show yourself, shine your true color, and you will be received very well and encouraged to do even more. This is from my side, Insight.
Thank you, Eniko. By the way, I want to introduce our assistant. who are here for volunteer. Anico, Agustino, and Ectolini. And they say the best company in the world is people who are not getting paid. That's we are. We are here not for money, just for love.
They used to have black color, now we get them with white color too.
So I want to share my experience in Inside One as well. So from Inside One, it was a great shaking. They call it awakening of my heart, and that's the title of Inside One. I really felt like that because I was growing in a Chinese culture. The education is like I need to hide my feelings. I need to hide myself for people who they shouldn't see what I'm thinking, so I would be safe. And I could never do that, and I feel like I'm a bad actor. And that's the main reason I left China. I was so pissed, and I saw people around me, they are so good at it, and I'm not. And I was so pissed, so I left China. I thought maybe somewhere else could be better. And when I was in Inside One, the teaching is actually I should open myself and be vulnerable. And it's completely opposite of what I'm gaining. So that is a big shock for me. And finally I felt like, oh my God, I can be myself. And that's so good, that feels so good. So I'm more happy, I feel more freedom being like that. And since that I received so many love and so many friendship after that. And I'm so happy about that. And another learning from Inside One is I had a big time that time. I was separated with my partner, and I was pretending I'm a strong woman. I don't care. I'm good. But on the third day of the seminar, the emotions start to flow, and I start to cry. I understand. I'm hurt, and I need to see my hurt, and I need to give a hug to myself. And I used to think that the person I hate, and I see the part I hate is actually also a part of myself. So it's easier to forgive and just accept. Thank you.
You're gonna make me cry.
Let's do that crying part too. It convinced me already.
Who wants to share next?
I can share. I mean, what Inside did for me is to unveil the true self that I had inside me. The one that I was hiding all these years. It made me extract everything that was hidden inside me. I could, I can now say what I want. For example, I used to say yes to everybody. Even that I had so much work to do, I used to say yes, yes, yes. I was depressed. I was sitting at home doing nothing. Had so much work to do because I had to say yes to everybody, and then I had to do my own work, so I had no time for myself. I was depressed, sitting at home doing nothing, and I was I was like I wouldn't say whatever I wanted. I will think twice what to say, so I don't hurt somebody's feelings, even if he was suppressing me. And I wouldn't say what I wanted to say. I would hide, and I will stay behind, full of stress. And I was full of stress. I was always, I was so behind in life. I mean, about everything. I was like really depressed. I mean, I can't say how I can express it, how I felt. And then when I fell inside, I started finding myself. I started saying yes when I had to say yes, if I wanted yes, if I had the time. And I brought myself first because I used to bring everybody else first and then myself. So I started finding myself. Now I'm the first. I started loving more myself. I started understanding my needs as a being, as a man, what my needs are. And then if I have the time, I'll gladly help others. But I do as I intend. I mean, I will say yes when I say yes, and when I say no, it means no. So it makes me to have more free time for me. I express better myself. I feel much better, and I even get better jobs now that I expand myself because I have more time. And I get paid now more because I do work I want to do and I get paid for it. I used to do work for others and didn't get paid. And I feel much better with the money in my pockets. It's true. I used to do a free job for everyone. I was like, why everybody's getting rich and not me? They're not doing the fucking work.
By the way, we are still doing it because you're assistant.
Huh? Sorry?
I said you are still assistant.
Yes, but I do it because I want to. That's before I will say just yes, just to say yes. But now I did it.
It's from your heart.
Yes, and my intentions is to help, not because I have something else. But I will say yes because I cannot. I don't want to say no to help your feelings.
It's a choice.
Yeah. Now I choose to say yes because I want to help others. Because before I would have said yes just not to hurt your feelings. And I will suppress my feelings. You know, that's the difference.
Thank you. Who wants to share next?
It's not about money, but I am happy to get it.
Money is necessary to survive.
Of course.
So, right. I got into Insight One, thank God, through Lynn. I was doing craniosacral therapy with Lynn, following 4 very serious accidents I had within a year and a half. And discussing what was happening in my life and how everything was related to my problems and probably why I was having these accidents. She mentioned Insight, and she said, I will let you know when the next one is coming. And she actually texted me, and I responded immediately. And I'm really glad I did it. The first day, until about lunchtime, I was thinking, why am I here? Why did I do it in the end? Am I going to get something out of it? And by the third day, after lunch, when time was approaching, coming to an end, I wish we had another 3 days. It felt as if it was too little. We only just started.
Yes.
Can we keep going? It was, but the feeling had already built up from the first day at night. It was amazing how different I felt, how more alive, how more empowered, wanting to do things. Feeling tired wasn't going to stop me. Not having enough sleep wasn't going to stop me. I was going to find solutions and be there. And this continued after the Insight as well in my life. It's opening up your heart, your mind,
you could even, I could even say for me, it was breaking the box as well around me, which I tried to do a number of times. I think this is now a much more flexible box, and I'm being more aware and trying to get rid of it totally, to free myself totally. I'm much more aware of what's holding me back, and it's me, practically. It's my beliefs that I need to change.
For me, it's like that. You said about the box. It reminds me for myself. It's like you open the Pandora's box. Everything's
Yes, true.
everything comes out, but then you choose the good things and to keep them in the box, and then you try to remove the bad things out of the box. So, and then, but it makes you aware now, because when you have a box, like into a, you have a basement, or when you open a cupboard and you have your own things there. Maybe you receive some from your parents, your grandparents. They are in the boxes. You don't know what's inside, but sometimes you are afraid to open the boxes because you don't know what memories may bring.
What could come out.
Yeah. So once you open the box, it's like you discover everything, the good times, the bad times, but then you choose which to keep, which memories to keep, which ones to just throw them away to the garbage. But once you open the box, then you can choose what to keep.
You
You
can't
have
stop
choices.
it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And there's always something to learn, even from the bad.
Yeah.
That
It's always a
that may
lesson.
come out. It's a lesson in
Yeah,
life
of course.
to make you stronger. It's
Yeah.
a step to step on to move forward.
And once you learn the lesson, then you go forwards.
Yeah.
But you have to
Yeah.
learn it.
Yeah.
I had to go to in a specific, like let's say, thing. A lot of lesson I wouldn't learn it, and then it was like the final lesson. It's almost the most it's like shocking. It's either you learn from it, either it's the last lesson. It's always it's the moment that you have to learn.
Yeah.
Thank you. Who is the next?
So I think it's me.
Who's next?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a mixture of everything that you guys said to me. And it feels like I just opened the door. And at first I was actually really skeptical, also because we had to pay for a seminar, and I was like, who are these people? What am I gonna do? Why I need to pay so much money? But then, it was just, it's like I met myself, I met other people through their stories. It gave me strength and courage, to show myself as well. And in a way, it's like it's still going on, It's actually the beginning, but it hasn't finished yet, because I still have things, to overcome. But now I feel like more confident, and it's just like a whole different universe that I didn't know that existed, that was always there, and now the door is open. So my journey.
You got an insight.
Sorry?
You got an insight.
I got an insight, because before I never used to really talk about emotions, or I used to always hide, and pretend everything's okay, and then it would translate in different behaviors, but actually it's okay to share, to show yourself, So that's like the biggest lesson, I think, for me, that it's okay to be you.
Wow.
You're
Perfect.
good the way you are. Everyone is good the way they are. We're all the same in the end.
And it's okay to be you.
Yeah, exactly. then
You know, I was
I'm enough.
reading a proverb yesterday. It says, "The king and the pawn, in the end, they go in the same box after the game is finished."
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
thanks.
Thank you very much.
It's okay to be yourself.
Yes.
What
We
a
are
big lesson.
enough.
Aniko, it's your turn.
I'm trying to bring up some memories. So many things pop into my head while you guys were sharing, because I saw some of your seminars as an assistant. Actually, none of you participated with me in the same time. And I had actually on my first Insight One a big breakthrough that I tried to hold back throughout the whole seminar. I was like pushing down the tears and this feeling of I really want to cry for 2 days, and I was just listening to the other people sharings, and I thought, okay, yeah, maybe I will share at some point, but not yet. And on the third day, I think I was one of the few who hadn't shared, and they invited us to the mic to share whatever we want to say, whatever impacted us throughout the days before. And I took the courage. It was very hard actually. I took the courage to share that there was a game that called What Game Are We Playing? And my game was that I show up for people the way they want me to be. I was like sort of like the projection of me that they projected on me, and I acted it for them as they wanted. And I think I knew it, but I never wanted to face it, or I never wanted to change it, because I thought that this is the whole world expectation to me, is just to be the way they want me to be. And this, it has like a link to the relationship with my sister, because my sister and me, unfortunately, we didn't have such a close connection in my childhood, and I always tried to please her, and she was kind of forcing on me some roles that I didn't like. But at the time I did it because I really want to win her. And I think my game through life was to win people by acting roles that I think they want me to act. And it was a very painful realization for me, because it made me feel like I had such a limited time to be myself. And it's like I live my life partly not for me. I live my life for others, not for myself. And it's actually hard to come out of that box. It's not that I don't know who I am. I always knew who I am. I just didn't dare to show it and to live it 100%. I think that was my biggest moment in Insight One.